Hey Naval family, Principal Stafford here. This update is for everyone, but more specifically our remote learners. So there's several questions still going around out there. Starting with number one is computer checkout. All computers will be checked out through the student's scope teacher. So you need to be in contact with your scope teacher. They will have you sign a remote learning agreement, and that's for all students because we will all be remote on Wednesday. So you have to sign that agreement before you get the computer. You will be responsible taking that computer home, making sure it's charged, and make sure you get it back to school the next day. So it'll be yours until the end of the year. We'll collect those. So see your scope teachers for your computers. Next on the list is how am I receiving and turning in assignments? That's going to be through Google Classroom. Most of the teachers use Google Classroom anyway, so everyone should be familiar with that. So you need to check your Google Classroom for the assignments and any instructions your teacher is giving you. The other thing is Gmail. Always be checking your Gmails, your CVille School account. Teachers will be communicating with you that way as well. Now, remote students, you have to realize you are responsible to do every assignment that the students here in the building are doing. You need to be at any virtual meetings that the teacher is requiring. So if they want you to Zoom in on a classroom, you need to be there. You'll be counted absent, and that will go towards your truancy. So make sure you're coming to all those meetings you need to. The big one, everyone will be Zooming in on Wednesdays with a scope teacher. Okay, remote students will have to Zoom in every day with their scope teacher. So we're required by the state to have contact with every remote student by at least one teacher. So that's how we're going to do that, is through scope. So every day there will be a scope Zoom for remote learners, and everybody will be Zooming in on Wednesday. So very important that we have that. So all the requirements, you got to show up to any Zoom meetings and make sure you're going online and picking those things up. The weekly log, we're going to send out a Google form, and you will have to fill that out by telling us what assignments you did and how long you spent on those. We're going to have some drop-down boxes and things like that. So the student will have to check off on that, and the parent will too. It'll be an e-signature. You'll submit that to us, and we have to turn that in the state. So you need to remember, every student is required to do 6 hours of active learning every day that we have school. So everyone's going to turn that log in. If you're a student here and you're just remote on Wednesdays, a parent will just have to get that 1 6-hour piece in there and have that turned in. So requirements, your computer, you need to see your scope teacher. You're getting your assignments through Google Classroom and email. You are required to do everything to the students that are in the building that they're doing. Any requirements your teacher has for showing up to virtual meetings, whatever that may be, we will have a virtual meeting with your scope teacher every day, and that would be everyone on Wednesdays because we are remote on Wednesdays. And once a week, your parents and you have to sign off on your weekly log. So you just log in everything that you've done. Okay, so that's pretty much summing up the remote learning and what we need to do. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time.